Welcome into another video, and here today we are going to be showcasing for you an Electrone attack and then later on a Kill Squad Hog attack. But up first here is this Electrone. And I was looking at this base, I was scouting through some of the bases, and I felt that this one would be a nice one to come in here and try the Lalo out against some of these Town Hall 11 defenses. This is the first Lalo I've done in War since the Town Hall 13 update drops, so I wanted to see how good it will be in this meta. So the first thing I seen on this base was the sweeper positioning. What I seen here is this side's covered over here, and the Town Hall side is covered on the entry directly into the Town Hall. So I figured, first thing I'm looking at here is I'm going to have a blimp. And with the Electrone, I want to get this blimp into this eagle compartment here, pop it over there, we'll clone, and then of course we will rage up over in this section, and that way we can take out this entire section right here with the E-drag clone blimp portion right there. That'll get the queen, that gets the eagle, and then that sets up nice pathing to come in from this side of the base with my Lalo and finish on the Town Hall. So if that's the plan, if the plan is to come in and get this section right here, whoops, I deleted that, but that's all right. Let's just go ahead and remove some of this stuff so we can better see what the setup's going to be. So let me go ahead and make this dark again. This is the section we want to get out with the E-drag blimp portion. So how are we going to set this up to also get some value out of our heroes? So what I want to do is, if I want to fly this way, I don't want to come back and end on this Inferno tower all the way over here. So I want to be able to take that out right away. And there's a scatter shot beside it. So if I could get an Inferno and a scatter shot with my heroes, then that is just tremendous value. And the first thing that came into my mind was, let's wall break into this section here. I'll get the queen in, I'll freeze the Inferno, and the queen can take out the Inferno and the scatter shot. And I said, okay, that sounds like a good idea. And then we could place the Royal Champion over here, and that way she could pick off this, and I'll place her just a little bit over here so that she then picks off this Royal Champion and maybe that Wizard Tower, and through her ability, maybe she skips onto this air defense, damages some of this stuff as well. So that's what my original plan was. But then I was thinking, you know what? This Royal Champion over here is only level 4. It's really not going to be a big deal in this attack if I finish on that part of the base and that Royal Champion still, because she, at level 4, she's not going to do enough damage to my loons to even worry about her. So I decided to change my plan up here to send the Barbarian King instead of sending the Queen in. I'm going to send the King over here, have him clear out this side. I'm going to then send the Queen over here so that she can clear down this side and make some of the pathing a little bit nicer for this blimp here, so that maybe some of these loons, when they come out, will go up this way, and maybe we'll get some chains up this way, and maybe we could get this Inferno and air defense, which would be really nice for our pathing. And with that section being cleared out, I was going to send an Ice Golem on here to tank this Warden with the Royal Champion in from behind, and the Royal Champion was going to be able to clear all this stuff and maybe get some damage onto here through her ability. So that's ultimately what I decided to do. I knew, because this was not the first hit on this base, that there was a triple Ice Golem in the CC, and that's why I brought an Archer, so that when my Royal Champion would lure it out, I could just throw an Arch up there, put the Ice Golems all the way up here so that there's no worry for the attack. So pretty simple. We're going to do our heroes over here, Royal Champion in, take out that Inferno. We're going to send the blimp in right into this section, pop it over here. We want to take out this entire section here. Maybe we get some balloons that go this way. Maybe we get some skip damage, take out that stuff, which would be really nice. And that sets up just perfect Lalo pathing right here, right into the Inferno here. We can get some great freeze value here, get a scatter shot at Inferno, and then we can finish on the Town Hall. We'll have a freeze for that as well. So let's go ahead and check out the replay to see exactly how I was able to get this done with the Electrone. All right, here we go. This is the replay that we were just showing up. Here comes the king down. He's going to go up this way to form the funnel here for my royal champion. And the queen is going to come down over here so that she can pick off some of these defenses. Also, so I'll have just a clear path for the RC to go into here and clear out that Inferno and scatter. There goes the queen. She's also going to help out clearing up some pathing over there for my blimp to come down. There's the IG in front of the RC. Just the tank for those Warden shots, because if I hadn't had her tank, there would be no way she could get the value that she's going to get. Nice skip damage, some damage onto the Expo. It was all worth it. Looks like, yep, she gets the Expo down, pulls out some skelly, so she's going to be stuck there for a while. Queen's done her job, cleared out a nice little pathing for my blimp to come down. There's the 3 ice golems. Going to lure that up with the archer. Dropping a test loom for any seeking air mines. And then here's the blimp. Watch this. Here's some blimp damage. It does extra damage now on the death of the blimp drop. That was new in the update. So the balloons went up. They died off. But here comes this E-Drag. I froze the air defense in the Inferno just so I could get some skip damage on there. And it took out the air defense. So the freeze in my mind was well worth it there. Just so I was able to make sure that air defense went down. And here comes the Lalo portion. Just coming in from this side of the base, from 6 and 3, just kind of swarming this Inferno. Got a beautiful freeze onto that Inferno and scatter shot. Tremendous value. Everything is moving forward here. I didn't want to use another freeze on it, though, because I wanted it for the back end Town Hall. Maybe I should have used the freeze there. I'm not quite sure. As we go forward, there's the freeze onto that. Some more loons coming in from the top. And kind of got a bad split there. Some of the loons split off. I was able to use the Warden ability there, though, and it is going to last out through the duration of the loon drop onto the Town Hall. And like I said, that little level 4 Royal Champion does hardly any damage to the loons, so that's why I changed up my original plan, because I didn't feel like taking her out was too big of a deal. If she was level 20... then I think we would have wall broke in with the queen over here and then use my royal champ to pick her off on that side. So, but at the end, this was a pretty good attack. It went to plan. Lalo is maybe not as strong in this meta as it was before, but it definitely can be used, and it definitely can get the triples if you have a good plan for it. Okay, and up next here we have another Kill Squad Hog attack, and I had done one of these in my previous video, and I decided I'm going to do another one. Let's move that up there because I'm going to be drawing on this side. So looking at this base, I seen Kill Squad Hogs just came to me right away because I seen the king was here, the warden was here, the queen was here, the town hall was here, there was a scatter shot here, and an eagle here. If I could get that far with my kill squad, then that would be amazing to get that kind of value. We would jump in right here, and I figured if I could take this whole section down right here with my kill squad, and then I could hog around over here, kind of going in this, what ideally you want is an L-shaped pattern, and that's exactly what you get out of that. If I could drop my hogs over there, they could go around the base, and I would have the royal champion coming in over here. That way she can pick off some of these buildings just to make sure these hogs stay pathing in a more ideal way, and she would also be able to take out the enemy royal champion as well. So let me go ahead and remove all this stuff. That's basically what I seen looking at the base at first. So let's show you how I want to set this up, because as you can see, there's a lot of stuff around where I actually want to enter the base at, which is right in here. So there's a lot of stuff that needs to be funneled on the outside before we can actually even go ahead with our plan. So at first I'm looking and I'm saying, okay, let's use the Grand Warden over here with 3 healers on him just so that he can just start to funnel. And there's hardly any DPS in this area. I know there's a couple Teslas in here, I think, because I watched the replay before. So I think if he can just come in here, nice, slow, take out these defenses, not much DPS on him, he should have no problem doing that. And now on the other side, I'm thinking, okay, well, how do I want to funnel this? There's 2 towels in between all this stuff, so we can't use an E-drag. You know, maybe a P.E.K.K.A. over here, but if a P.E.K.K.A. just by himself, he'd probably die off, you know, pretty quickly. They got some Teslas over there as well. So what am I thinking of doing? Well, I said, okay, you know, the Siege Barracks is new, it's out. Let's see really what it can do. This is only my second attack I've used with the Siege Barrack. Honestly, I don't really know how much value it gets, so, you know, I kind of threw caution to the wind here and said, all right, we'll put our Siege Barracks here. We'll throw a giant out in front of it just to tank the initial DPS. Like I said in the other video, throw the giant out in front of it if you're putting the Siege Barracks in a DPS area. We'll let the P.E.K.K.A. come out of this Siege Barracks with the wizards, and I'll place a wizard over here just to make sure things go towards this, and we'll see really what they can clear. I honestly have no idea how much it's going to be able to clear. There's, what is it, like 12, 13 wizards or something that come out from behind the P.E.K.K.A. I'd actually have to check the stats on that. I don't quite remember off the top of my head. But once that's going on, I really don't know how much it's going to be able to clear. So it's kind of watch and see, kind of test run for me to see that. And while that's going on, if they can clear the desired buildings, at least to that much, then I should be able to start my P.E.K.K.A. over here, my king over here. Let me get a different color for that king so it shows up a little better. Let's go with red. There we go. If I can get my king and my P.E.K.K.A. in here, and then drop my queen right here, that'll pull the Grand Warden over, and then we'll just punch right into the base. I brought some wall breakers right here. I'm going to just throw a rage down right there, drop my wall breakers in. We're going to break open the wall, and then my P.E.K.K.A., my king, my queen, they're all going to continue in with the warden. The healer should transfer onto them, and they're going to go straight up and into the base. We're going to place a jump right here, and hopefully with this push, we can just continue straight into the base with the healers healing up my king and my queen and that P.E.K.K.A. And we just continue right onto the base, and we take out this section that we wanted, and then we drop Hogs over here to go around in this L-shaped pattern. And because the warden will be in from behind, we should be able to get our warden transfer onto these Hogs. That way they can stay nice and healthy throughout the raid. We have 3 heals in this, so we can do heal here, and heal for the back end. So right on all 3 of the Maltese. And my Royal Champ will come over here just to trim the funnel and to take out the enemy Royal Champ, which is only level 2. So really that ain't no big deal anyway. So that's my plan for the base. Let's go in and see exactly how this works, especially seeing how the new Siege Barrack works as well. Alrighty, and here is the replay of the Kill Squad Hog attack that we were just drawing up. Here comes the Warden over at 3 o'clock, just like I had said. He's going to start to pick off some of these defenses, or not defenses, just buildings over there, creating the funnel. There isn't many defenses in the area to cause any harm to him, so we'll just let him work over there for a little bit. Tesla pops, no big deal. Here comes the Giant with the Siege Barracks in behind. Drop the Wizard just to make sure everything continues in over here to form the funnel. More wizards coming out. They are going to help continue the funnel here. Honestly, I don't know what they're going to get because this is only the second time I'm using it. P.E.K.K.A.'s dying off pretty quickly, it looks like, but they formed a pretty good funnel. Here comes my P.E.K.K.A., and this is a big mistake I made. I dropped this P.E.K.K.A. right on this Barb King, and I should drop my Barb King there because that P.E.K.K.A. just pretty much was useless there. He died off pretty quickly. Got the rage with the wall break down in there, and this Siege Barrack opened up, and my P.E.K.K.A.'s going that way. So I'm not too crazy about the Siege Barracks right now because I kind of lost the CC P.E.K.K.A. anyway to that. So we continue on. My King is engaging the enemy Queen, and through the Warden ability, he's able to take her down. And now we're continuing up into the base. Queen getting healed up by the healers. Right now they're on the Warden, but they'll switch back off. Hogs coming down kind of early, but since I'm using that heal right away, they're going to be fine through the EA shuts. Warden gets the transfer off of there. My Royal Champ comes down, helping to clear the funnel, going to engage the enemy Royal Champ, and no problem there, getting great skip value. And as you can see, the Hogs are healthy, moving through this scatter shot. The healers actually transfer onto the Hogs at this point, so that is just wonderful. And the Warden's on them as well. Got the heal down, and they move on to this Inferno, take it down. And at this point, there really isn't much defense left on the base, so this is going to end up as a triple. Takeaways from this, maybe the Siege Barracks, still trying to find a use for it, like a really good use for it. The 2 times I have used it, I don't know if it's really gotten the greatest value in the ward. It did form the funnel, though, so I mean, that's one thing, but it kind of seemed like the CC P.E.K.K.A that I had in it kind of got wasted because it went off on its own. But we're still trying to figure out a good use for that. But got the triple, so that's good. That's good to finish with that. And thank you for tuning into this video. Come check out some of the other videos I'll be posting soon. And I'll hope to see you in the next one.